Good morning, boys and girls. Guess who? It's me, Buggy the Clown. And this morning, we have a special cartoon for you. You're gonna enjoy this. Come on, boys and girls, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
If you like to dance to a slamming sound and you like having lots of friends around.
And if you're one of those kids who lives by the rule that sad is bad and happy is cool.
Ooh, little buddy, you're about to see you're in the very best place that you could be.
Hey, it's Lamb Chops, play along. Where kids come to play along and fun things are all we ever do. Yeah, it's Lamb Chops, play along.
Come join the kids and play along.
We got a lot of good stuff for you.
Make a muscle, squeeze it tight. Really squeeze with all your might. Now the other arm. Let me see just how strong you've grown to be. Make two muscles, left and right. Come on and pump it up. Out of sight. Hey, you're getting strong.
Now let's go back to the song. Lamb Chops, play along. Where kids come to play along and fun things are all we ever do.
Yeah, it's Lamb Chops, play along. Join the kids and play along.
We got a lot of good stuff for you.
And you. And you.
And you.
And you. Yeah, and especially you. This is my friend Cherish. Isn't that a beautiful name? Why'd your mommy name you Cherish?
Because it's like love.
It means like love. Absolutely. I bet she loves you to pieces. Do you like to make puppets? Yeah, me too. I love to make puppets. Well, every household has a glove that has lost its friend. Do you ever lose just one glove? Oh, everybody does. And when you lose just one glove, it's no fun to wear it, but it's fun to play with it. And here's how to make the goofiest puppet. You will love it. Out of paper, you cut a head with ears, you cut two hands, and you cut a tail. Now, on the other side of my head, I drew a goofy monkey. You may draw anything you want to draw. You can draw a happy face. It doesn't matter. Now, Cherish is going to make this puppet. Cherish, first of all, would you put glue right on the back of the monkey head? And, oh, that's good. That's good. Ooh, okay, now I'm going to take it. Now, you put glue on the back of each hand while I start to construct the puppet. So right near the fingers, I'm going to stick the monkey's head. Ooh, 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 excuse me for poking you in the face, monkey. Good, I'll take that hand, Cherish. Thank you. And I'm going to put that hand at the bottom of one of the fingers of the glove. That's good, you did it. You did it, just a dollop. And ooky, sticky stuff. And now I'm going to put this finger at the bottom of the other. And now I'm going to put a bit of glue at the very base of the tail. And I'll put the tail right over here where my wrist is. Now I'm going to leave this. Ooh, I think my finger is stuck. Now I'm going to put this on because the one that Cherish has gotten all gluey has to dry. And there's your spunky monkey puppet. Isn't that funny? This puppet can walk, and it can sit, and it can scratch its leg. And this is a puppet that you will enjoy making and playing with, and I think it can walk all over the table. And there are two spunky monkey puppets ready to do their monkey shines.
A tongue twister is a phrase that really makes you crazy. 'Cause even when you're wide awake, your tongue is often lazy.
If this one isn't hard enough, we will find you tougher stuff.
But if you feel you cannot miss, try your tongue out this. Oh, there were two little baby skunks, and their names were In and Out. If out was out, in was in, and if out came in would go out. Sometimes in would just wander away. Well, one day the mama skunk said, Out. Go out and find in, and within seconds, out dragged in, and Mama Skunk said, out. How did you find in so fast? And out said instinct. Do you get it?
This is such a nice game. You wiggle your finger. Come on, wiggle your finger. Put it on your nose. Grab your ear, and you hum. Oh, don't worry. I'll tell you what to hum. You'll know what to hum. Just wiggle your finger, put it on your nose, and grab your ear, and hum along with me. Come on. Wiggle your finger, put it on your nose, grab your ear, and hum. While we're a long face, what's the use? Flap your arms and act like a goose, then wiggle your finger, put it on your nose, grab your ear, and hum. Now you know my secret charm, I learned it from my cat. But since I passed it on to you, won't you keep it under your hat? It's such an awful easy thing, you don't have to dance, you don't have to sing, just wiggle your finger, put it on your nose, grab your ear and hum. Wiggle your finger, put it on your nose, grab your ear and hum. You haven't a fin, you haven't a tail, and you'll never be as long as a whale, but you can wiggle your finger, put it on your nose, grab your ear and hum. Wiggle your finger, put it on your nose, grab your ear and hum. Hum.
Hey, you got a franc for me?
Hi, Charlie Horse. Are you all finished delivering your newspapers?
I got no newspapers.
You're sold out?
I walked out.
You quit?
Well, no, not exactly. You see, I gave the editor-in-chief of the newspaper some information,
Yeah.
and he fired me.
No.
Yeah.
Well, what information did you give him?
I told him this newspaper stank.
Oh, I see. That'll do it every time.
Yeah, well, I told him, I said, I could turn out a better newspaper on my home computer, and that's just what I'm gonna do.
You were going to start your own newspaper.
I am. Oh, Charlie Horse. Oh, Charlie Horse, could I please be a reporter on your newspaper? Just like on television, I'll cover a story. Wally! I don't think so, Lance.
Charlie?
If I can't be a reporter on your paper, I am going to tell Shari some gossip that I heard about your latest math test.
What gossip?
Gee, the new gossip reporter for the Charlie News wouldn't do a thing like that. That's what I'm going to be, yeah. The gossip reporter? Yeah. Oh, boy.
Wait a minute. What math test?
No, never mind, Shari. Go ahead, Landchop. Find some gossip. I got a newspaper to turn out. I'm the editor of the smallest paper in the world.
Yes, I guess that more or less, it's the smallest paper in the world.
But if a crook confesses, we'll roll the presses.
We're right at the scene of the crime.
So what have you got to lose?
If you got a nose for news, we'll all have a wonderful.
We'll have a wonderful time.
When I was in Mexico, I heard a funny joke. I heard it in Spanish. And I only speak a little Spanish, but I love to speak Spanish. And so I wrote down the joke in Spanish, and I translated it so I can do it for you. All right, now, and you can do it for your friends and for your parents. It's pretty funny. You hold up your hand, while you hold up your hand like this, and you say, here's the baby. Mama says don't touch the baby. Papa says don't touch the baby. Grandma says don't touch the baby. Grandpa says don't touch the baby. Sister says don't touch the baby. Now, Wiley, do you remember where's the baby? Don't touch the baby.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Blanchard? Well, did you dig up a big gossip story for the newspaper?
I'm not sure.
Well, how can you not be sure?
Well, I have some facts, but I don't know what they mean.
Ah, well, tell me the facts. That is an editor-in-chief's job, to help his reporters sort out the facts and then to jump to conclusions.
Okay. Here I go. I was sneaking around in I was looking for news in Shari's closet. And
Go on.
I can't go on. It's too horrible.
Come on, tell me. What's too horrible?
Well, there it was.
There what was?
Hanging on a hook right behind Shari's bathrobe.
Tell me what you found.
This.
Why, I do believe that's Santa Claus's hat.
Yes, it is.
If he left that here, boy, I'll bet he had a cold head by the time he got home to the North Pole.
More than his head must have been cold. He left an entire suit of Santa's clothes and a white beard, and they're all in Shari's closet.
I knew it. Oh, you know, I had a feeling last Christmas, and now I know that I'm right. Wait a second, I gotta type this thing out. There we go.
What are you doing, Charlie Horse?
I'm writing the headline for Charlie's News. It's gonna read, "There is no Santa Claus."
Oh, no.
Yes. Oh, no, wait. It's gonna read, "Santa is a fake."
There is no Santa Claus. Oh, no. Say it isn't so.
It's betcha time, and though I've never met ya, I know something you can't do. I betcha. I'll teach you how to do what I propose. Ready, set, here goes.
It's tricks with sticks time. I'm using cotton swab sticks. You can use any kind of sticks. You can use pencils or straws or toothpicks, but you can see cotton swab sticks very clearly, so that's why I'm using them. Take a look. I have here 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cotton swab sticks. I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 5 and 4 is 9. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 and 4 is 9. And then you say to your friend, I bet you I can show you how 5 and 4 makes 10. And your friend will say, come on. And you say, watch. You take your 5 sticks and you add them to your 4 sticks in this way. And 5 and 4 makes T-E-N, 10.
You'll get a lot of laughter, I've no doubt. I bet you if you'll only try it out.
Santa Claus is a fake? Why would Charlie Horse write such a thing in his newspaper?
Because we have proof.
Proof? Wait a minute.
Yes, proof.
What kind of proof?
We found Santa Claus's clothes in your closet.
I see.
I saw. Well, what's Santa Claus's clothes doing in your closet?
I don't know. Santa Claus must have left them there last year when he came to our house.
Are you asking me to believe that Santa Claus goes into people's closets and takes off his clothes?
Yes.
I can't believe that. Are you asking me to believe that at this moment Santa Claus is running around in one of your beaded gowns?
Yes.
I can't believe that. Lamb Chop, you think that because I'm a little kid, I'm a big idiot? No, you think that because I'm a little kid, I'm a big idiot? No, you think that because I'm little, I'm immature in my mind and I have no control over my emotions? Well, that's not so!
Lamb Chop, all right.
You could tell me.
I could tell you what?
I could take it.
What?
I've been around.
Tell you what?
Say it.
Say what?
There is no...
What?
There is no...
What? Lamb Chop, say it.
There is no... Santa Claus. Is there?
Well, is that what you want me to say?
Yes, say it. Say it.
There is no Santa Claus.
Don't say that!
Oh, I was just kidding.
Oh, what a relief.
However, when Santa Claus goes down people's chimneys, he gets very dirty.
And so he keeps extra suits of clothes in closets all over the world so that he can change.
You're asking me to believe that?
Yes.
I can't believe that. You think that just because I'm little and you're an adult, you can tell me anything and I'll believe it? Well, I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb. And I'm not going to believe something like that you tell me unless you're sure that's the reason.
Yes, I'm positive.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, then I'll mail my letter.
What letter?
I wrote to Santa Claus to tell him what I wanted for Christmas.
No kidding.
No kidding.
And what did you ask for?
Everything.
What?
Everything.
Everything?
Yeah, that's what he's got.
What?
He's got dogs, trains, airplanes, skates, skis, Christmas trees, hats and coats and shoes and socks and bats and boats and building blocks, gloves, scarves, ties, mittens, parakeets and little kittens, baseball mitts and tennis rackets, sewing kits and dinner jackets. Name a kid and it is yours. Compliment to Santa Claus. Merry Christmas.
Once upon a time, there was a fisherman, and he set out to catch a huge catfish that nobody had been able to catch. In fact, his friends bet him a good old American dollar that he wasn't going to catch that catfish. Well, he was determined, and so he rowed from one side of the lake to the other and back again, searching, but he couldn't find the fish. He covered all four corners of the lake, searching one corner after another. But no dice, he couldn't find that great big catfish. He thought maybe it's under my boat, so he looked under the boat. No fish. He even checked to make sure that his hook was securely in the bait. And just at that moment, there was a tapping on the bottom of the boat, and suddenly the line was pulled straight, and he pulled in a cute little fish. And the fish flipped one tail on one side, then it flipped a little tail on the other side, and the fisherman said to himself out loud, I wonder if I should throw this little fish back. And the fish said,
Oh, that's a good idea. Just tell him that I'm the one that got away.
and do you know, that's what he did.
Thank goodness.
Oh. So much for your There Is No Santa Claus story. Yeah, I'm sorry. Gee, I'm so sorry, Shari. Yeah, but you see, a newspaper person has to be very careful to check his or her facts before you print anything.
I'm sorry. It's just that we couldn't figure out why you had a complete whole entire Santa suit in your closet.
I'll tell you another reason.
Why?
I have always envied Santa Claus.
Why?
Because he makes so many people happy every year.
Yeah, but you make us happy every day.
Well, thank you. But last year, I thought I would try it.
Try what?
I said to myself, why can't I pretend to be Santa Claus? Of course, I've never done it before, you know. I mean, they didn't used to let girls do it. But now girls can do anything. So, I'm going to turn myself into a Santa Claus. And because I've never done it before, I may make a mistake or forget what I'm going to do. And if you think I have forgotten what I'm going to do, you can just shout out, Santa Claus! Let's try it. These kids here will help you, and we'll all do it together. So, if I say, if I had a red suit, who would I be? What will you say?
Santa!
That's me.
How can I be a Santa Claus? I gotta have a red suit, of course. If I had a red suit, who would I be? That's me.
What do you think? Do I look like Santa Claus? Oh. Do I look like the bottom half of a Santa Claus?
How can I be a Santa Claus? I gotta have a red coat, of course. If I had a red coat, who would I be? That's me.
Okay. Boy, if it takes Santa Claus this long to get dressed. I'm not surprised he only goes out once a year. This is a wonderful outfit for a party. I mean, there's enough room in here to have one. Now, what do you think? Do I look like Santa Claus?
How can I be a Santa Claus? I gotta have a red hat, of
a reindeer or bust. No, I'm going to make the balloons into a reindeer. And I'm going to do it just like all the other Santa Clauses. I'm going to say, on Dunder, on Blintzes. No, that's not right. Oh, I have to make sure this turns into a reindeer, because Santa's sleigh would look stupid pulled by a chicken. And also, the last time I made it, I had trouble. I ended up with a two-legged, three-headed camel with a bump on the end of his nose. But there it is. It's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
You gotta have a red suit and a white beard, a reindeer and a little old sleigh. You give happiness with a big laugh. You can be Santa Claus today. I'm gonna be Santa every year, friends. You better believe they will say, dear friends, where there's a will, there's a way. Now I can be a Santa Claus whenever I say, on any old day. Hey, good old Santa Claus, that's me. That's me.
Yay! Yay! Oh, I really love this show.
Like, what do you like about it?
Well, it's got drama and thrills and excitement.
Like, are we watching the same show?
If ever you wake up so sad, you could use a friendly stroke. Just climb into a chair and the moment you're there, tell yourself a joke.
What are two things you cannot eat at breakfast?
What are two things you cannot eat at breakfast? I give up.
Lunch and dinner.
Lunch and wahoo! That's good.
You will never guess what story we're going to tell.
I'll guess. Me.
Lamb Chop, please.
No, sorry, please. I could do it. Pick a story. Pick any story, sweetheart. Pick a story from 1 to 10.
Lamb Chop.
Don't show it to me.
Lamb Chop.
Your story is the pot that would not stop boiling.
How did you know that?
I read it. You think Selena's the only one who can read?
Oh, Selena, you're reading it too, aren't you?
Even I can read.
Can you read too? Can you read too? Oh, well, I've got the book here, so I'll read to you. Is that okay today, Sandeep? Okay, I'm going to read a story I love, and it's all about the oatmeal pot that would not stop boiling. Now, have you guys ever seen an oatmeal pot or a pot of stew? Have you, Robert?
I did.
Well, when it goes bubbling, what does it sound like? That's right. That's right. It goes bloop, 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 bloop. And so that's the sound that you can make. Sure you can make it. You just go bloop, 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 bloop. And you do it whenever we talk about
Little pot boiled.
Okay, everybody, will you do that every time that I say,
Or I say,
okay, or she says, little pot boil, what will you do? Okay, we're gonna do it. And here is the story. Once a poor girl lived with her poor father in a town that was so poor that nobody had anything to eat. One day, an old but good witch just happened to be in the neighborhood, and she gave the little girl a pot, telling her,
just say, little pot boil. And this pot will boil oatmeal for you. And then, when you say, little pot, stop, the pot will stop boiling oatmeal to you. You're gonna scare her.
I'm not going to scare Selena. I know her too well for that. And so, sure enough, as soon as this poor little girl uttered those magic words, little pot boil, the pot started boiling oatmeal. And then, sure enough, she uttered the magic words, little pot stop, and it stopped. So the poor girl took the pot home, and what did she say?
Little pot boil.
And it boiled enough oatmeal to last for several days. And then she said, little pot, stop. What?
Stop.
stop the story?
No, stop the pot.
Oh, that's what she said, and it stopped. Well, one day, while the little girl was at school, the little girl's father was hungry, and he shouted,
Little pot boil.
and, of course, the pot started boiling lots of oatmeal. But he had not heard that after saying, little pot boil, he had to command the pot to stop boiling. And so over the edge of the pot boiled the oatmeal. And then it slopped over the edge of the table and out the front door and onto the streets and into everybody's houses. Well, this little girl was on her way home from school when she saw a great river of oatmeal flowing through the streets, and she cried out, little pot, stop! And everyone in town had to eat their way back into their houses. But nobody complained because they weren't hungry again for months. And never again did the little girl have to say, little pot boil, which is a pity because it is so much fun to say, little pot boil. The end.
This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
That's enough, guys.
Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end.
How do I turn you off?
Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
Okay,
Some
okay.
people
I get the
started
joke.
singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever.
I can't
just
believe you
because
guys.
This is the song that doesn't end.
Okay,
Yes,
I've
it
had it.
goes on
That's it.
and on,
That's
my
it.
friend.
What are you doing?
Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll
No,
continue
this, no, no, no.
singing it
This is the
forever
last
just
time, right?
because
This is it.
the
This
song
is it.
that
This is it.
end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people
Okay, if you guys can keep that up, I want you to go far, far away. Go, go, go. No, no, no. Keep on going. Woo, look. Woo.
This is the song that...
Charlie, horse! No, no, stop, stop, stop. Charlie, stop. I want you to go away. Go away. And don't slam the door.
Play.
It's your
If you're into fun and you love to play,
if you like funny jokes, they put you away.
if you like to dance to a slamming sound, and you like having lots of friends around.
And if you're one of those kids who lives by the rule that sad is bad and happy is cool.
Ooh, little buddy, you're about to see you're in the very best place that you could be. Hey, it's lamb chops, play along.
Where kids come to play along and fun things are all we ever do.
Yeah, it's lamb chops, play along. Come join the kids and play along. We got a lot of good stuff for you. Bounce your bottom in your chair. Bounce it here, bounce it there. And with tender, loving care. Bounce it everywhere. Bounce it fast, bounce it slow. Bounce it high, bounce it low. Sing while you bounce along. One more chorus of their song. Lamb chops, play along.
Where kids come to play along and fun things are all we ever do.
Yeah, it's lamb chops, play along. Join the kids and play along. We got a lot of good stuff for you. And you. And you.
And you.
And you. Yeah, and especially you.
Everybody here is going to be able to make a dancing puppet, except for, because she doesn't have the paws for it. You do, though. You take a scarf and you hold it by the ends, and you grab the point right in between the two ends, and then you make a knot. You make a big knot right there, and then you pull out the two ends again. Where are, oh, they weren't hiding. There's one end. There's the other end. And there's the little dancer. You see her head and her two hands? Now we're going to do something absolutely terrible. We're going to hold her upside down so all the blood is rushing to her head. Oh! And we're going to twirl her around and 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 around. And then we're going to hold both little feet in one hand and pull out the little hands. And there's Fatima, the little dancer. Do you see her behind? Yeah, she's cute. Fatima was a dancer gay. For 50 cents, she'd dance this way. But if $1 you would pay, she'd go ta-ra-ra, bump-de-ay.
Give me a knock-knock joke. Don't knock a knock-knock joke. They're always dumb. So tell me how come? After one, the laugh will bubble up. After four, I always double up. Don't be an old slowpoke. Give me a knock-knock joke, please.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Avenue.
Avenue. Who?
Avenue been missing me.
That was a knock-knock joke. I love a knock-knock joke. They can be awful, it's true. Still, I'm telling you, I love a knock-knock joke.
When I was in Japan for the first time many, many years ago, all the children were singing a little ditty. A ditty is a teeny little song. And this ditty was so simple, so teeny, that I learned it like that. I taught it to Sabrina and Amanda and Brian like that. And we're going to sing it for you, and you're going to learn it just like that. So shall we sing it first? Let's do it. Here we go. Moshi moshi anone, 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 moshi moshi anone, aso desu ka? Now, did you get it? Do you know what it means? We do. What does mushy mushy mean?
Hello.
Hello. Because this is a telephone song. It is. When people answer the phone, they go mushy mushy. In Japan, mushy mushy. And what does aso desu ka mean?
That's right.
That's
Oh,
right.
that's
It means
right.
that's right. Aso desu ka. Let me hear you say that. Aso desu ka. And Brian, what does anone mean?
Nothing.
Nothing. Anone is one of those nonsense phrases. You know how in English sometimes people say, well, or they say, or before a sentence. Well, in Japan, people, when they're trying to think, sometimes say, ano, or anone. It doesn't mean anything, but it's in the middle of this song. So let's take them through the words. Mushy, mushy. Say mushy, mushy. Mushy, mushy. And 3 times you say anone. Let's do it. Anone, anone, anone. Then you say mushy, mushy again. Mushy, mushy. Then you say anone again. Anone. And then aso desu ka. Did you do it? Let's say aso desu ka. Aso desu ka. Okay. By the way, what melody is this?
London Bridges.
London Bridges. See, London Bridges is such an old song that it traveled across all of Europe, and it got to Japan, and even the Japanese children sing London Bridges, but with this different set of words. Okay, we're going to do it all together, and we're going to do it with you. Are you ready? Are you ready? We're ready. How about you? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Mushy, mushy, anone, 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 mushy, mushy, anone, aso desu ka. Very good. Let's give them a big hand.
Yay!
Wasn't that wonderful?
Yeah! What was it?
Oh, Lamb Chop, look at that. Weren't you the cutest baby?
Yes, I was the cutest baby.
And you were so smart.
Was I?
You were very smart.
Did I sing and dance and recite and...
No. And no, and no.
What do you mean, why didn't I?
Because you were so shy.
Really?
Yeah.
I was shy?
Yeah.
I got over it.
Oh, boy, did you get over being shy. But the fact is, most children get over being shy. You kind of outgrow it.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I don't even remember being shy.
Oh, I do.
Really? Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me. Tell me what I was like when I was a baby. No, I'm shy. I'm shy.
come on, stop being shy. Tomorrow, when we see everybody, would you like to sing for them?
No sing.
No sing. Would you care to dance?
No dance.
No dance, all right. Want to tell a story?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, what story do you want to tell?
Once upon a time, happy after the end.
That's your story?
Yes.
Well, baby's story is short.
Baby short, story short.
Yes, but when you tell a story, you don't say the end until the end.
Yes.
Oh, here, I'm going to tell you a story. Shari had a little lamb.
Ne?
You. Whose fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went...
Shari.
Shari. Everywhere that Shari went, the lamb
Ne?
was sure to go. It followed her to school one...
Go, baba, and...
No. There's more.
What?
It followed her to school one day.
Ne? School?
Yes, which was against the rules.
Bad.
Ooh. And it made the children laugh and play. To see a lamb at school.
Ne lamb at school.
That's it.
You finished?
Yes, I'm finished.
No, story not finished. Story not say the end.
You're absolutely right. The end.
And,
You're a very smart baby lamb chop.
course, me go to school.
You go to school. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. When I was a baby, I was really smart, wasn't I?
Yeah. I wonder what happened. I'm teasing.
If ever you're at that and you can feel yourself begin to choke, just step out of the box, straighten your socks, and tell yourself a joke.
You got a joke? Tell me.
Did you hear about the kangaroo who went to the doctor?
No, why did the kangaroo go to the doctor?
Because he was feeling jumpy.
I love it.
It's a funny, it's a funny joke.
Lamb chop?
Hmm?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Good game? What's the score?
88 to 62.
Who's winning?
The 88.
Do you have any idea what this game is about?
Mm-mm.
Well, why are you watching?
Because there's nothing good on.
Oh, come on, honey. Don't just sit there and stare at the set. There's nothing good on. Don't watch.
Oh,
What's the matter?
my tummy hurts
Why?
because I ate too much while I watch.
I'm surprised at you.
I'm not. I always eat too much while I watch.
Well, what did you eat?
I eat all the apples and all of the popcorn and all of the crackers.
And you ate all the bananas, except one.
I ate all the bananas.
You snack too much. Yes, you do. And you don't exercise enough. Look at that arm.
What's the matter with my arm? It's all flabby. That's not flab. That's muscle.
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 And where did you get all that muscle?
From lifting up and putting down them heavy bananas.
Well, you certainly need some exercise. I mean, there's
I exercise. Did I hear somebody say exercise? You heard Shari say exercise. Oh, yes, Shari. You certainly could use some exercise. Charlie Horse, how long have you had that double chin? Charlie, stop. Come on, I know just the exercises for you. You're in luck. How do you know? Because I have been developing my own muscles. Oh, let me see. You'll have to come to my gym.
Your gym?
Yes, I am opening a gym. How come? Because I'm going to give a bodybuilding course.
Oh, well, Charlie, my body is already built.
Yeah, so's the White House. They remodel that every 100 years. Ah!
It's betcha time, and though I've never met ya, I know something you can't do. I betcha. I'll teach you how to do what I propose. Ready, set, here goes.
Amanda says she has a betcha. Go on, what's the betcha?
All right. I betcha I can clasp your hands together so without unclasping them, you cannot leave this backyard.
Amanda, that's ridiculous. Amanda says that she can clasp my hands together so that without unclasping them, I can't leave the backyard. Amanda, I can leave the backyard anytime I want. How can you clasp my hands together so I can't leave the backyard? You clasp them around the tree. And you're absolutely right. Without lifting this tree, I can't leave the backyard. That's a good betcha. You can try that one. Now, may I please unclasp my hands?
No.
Ha, ha, ha. Well, when you try this on one of your friends, clasp their hands around the piano bench or around a pole in the closet or anything that cannot move and just say, I betcha.
You'll get a lot of laughter, I've no doubt. I betcha if you'll only try it out.
Hush, Puppy, what are you watching?
It's an old rerun.
I'll say. Whoa. Let me turn it down for a second. Yeah. Can I ask you something?
What is it, Shari?
Where is Lamb Chop?
Oh, she's over at Charlie Horse's gym, exercising.
And what are you doing?
Oh, I'm exercising. No more couch potato for me. No siree.
Now you're a floor potato?
Right. I graduated.
Congratulations. Can you spell two-letter words like at, A-T, or like dog, D-O-G? If you can spell two- and three-letter words, you can play Circle of Words. It's a game. It's fun. You trace a plate. I traced a big plate because I want to play with a lot of words. You know, I just drew right around the plate, and I made a big circle. Now, at the top of your circle, you write one word. I'm going to write top. T-O-P. Now, whatever letter your word ends with, mine ended with a P, that's the letter you must use to start your next word. So I need a P word. P-O-P. Pop. Oops. Now I need another P word. P-A-D. Pad. Oh, good. I know a D word. D-O-G. Dog. Oh, now I need a G word. I know one. G-O-T. Got. Now I need a T word. T-O-Y. Y. Now I need a Y word. Y-O-U. And now you've got the idea, and that's the game called a circle of words. And the only rule is you must go all around the circle without using the same word twice. Think, 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 think.
Go ahead, Charlie Horse. Make your muscle. I love to see it. Not now, Lamb Chop. Come on. Why not?
Do as I say. Pick them up.
These things? Pick them up yourself.
Okay, watch this. What do you think of that?
What are them things?
Weights. What's weights?
What's weights?
Weights are heavy pieces of iron, and you pick them up, and you put them down.
Why?
Why what?
Why pick them up if you're just going to put them down?
Because I get muscles from picking them up.
And why put them down?
Because I can't pick them up if I don't put them down.
So you put them down so you can pick them up?
No, I pick them up so I can put them down.
Why? Why what? Why are you yelling at me?
You're just jealous of my body.
If your arms got as much exercise as your mouth, they'd be perfect.
My arms are perfect.
Okay, let me see.
No.
Okay, I'm going home.
No, come on. Let's see how limber you are.
What's a limber?
Let me see you touch your toes.
Certainly. See?
That was very good. All right, now, here's your first exercise. I want you to touch your left ear to your right toe and your right ear to your left toe.
Right to left?
Right.
Oh, right to right?
No, not right to right, right to left, left to right.
Oh, right to left, left to right.
Right,
To left.
right. Yes. Do it on one.
On one what?
On the count of one.
I can't count that high.
Oh, come on, do it, do it. I'll count for you.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
Now, left ear to your right toe. 1.
1.
Do it.
Which one is my left ear?
The one closest to me.
Oh, okay. 1. Left.
Good. Now, sit up on 2. 2.
2.
All right, now, on the count of 3,
Yes.
you touch your right ear to your left toe.
Oh, okay.
3.
3.
No, the other right ear.
3.
Good, good. Now, sit up on the count of 4.
No, I sit up on 2.
On 4, too.
Why?
Forget why. Just do it.
You certainly are unpleasant.
Come on, come on. 4.
4.
Okay, now do it all together. Are you ready?
Ready.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, Lance Chop, you can stop. Okay, Lance Chop, you can stop. Stop, Lance Chop. If you stop, I'll do it for you.
Do what, Charlie Horse?
I'll make my muscle for you.
Do it, do it, do it!
A tongue twister is a phrase that really makes you crazy.
'Cause even when you're wide awake, your tongue is often lazy.
If this one isn't hard enough, we will find you tougher stuff.
But if you feel you cannot miss, try your tongue at this.
Did you ever make a cake? Yeah, when you bake a cake, you make a batter. That's all the stuff that you put into a bowl before you start. Oh, you might have put in flour or eggs or butter. And this is a tongue twister about the baking of a cake. Betty bought a bit of butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put this bitter butter in my batter, it'll make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my bitter batter better. So Betty bought a bit of better butter and put it in her bitter batter and made her bitter batter better. Blah, blah, blah. And if you want to do this tongue twister, start easy. And just say, Betty bought a bit of better butter. Say it. Come on with me. Betty bought a bit of better butter. And now you go away and say it 3 times fast. I have other things to do.
Don't get discouraged if you stumble, that's part of the fun. If you fumble, do not crumble, try another one.
What was that?
What was what?
Did you hear it, Shari?
I didn't hear nothing.
Well, I'm sure I heard something.
Well, what did it sound like?
It sounded like something I never heard before.
I would like... Shh. Why don't we listen? Oh. I know what it was.
What?
It was the sound of the television set not being on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what a difference. Radical. I like it. Besides, you guys never let me hold the channel changer anyway.
Don't worry about it, Lamb Chop. There's gonna be no more couch potatoes around this house. We're gonna stay in shape. Well, all right, and you can do it too. All you have to do is say whatever I say after I say it. Get up in the morning.
Up in the morning,
Jump out of bed.
jump out of bed.
Try a big yawn. Scratch your head. Open your eyes.
Open your eyes,
And you will say,
and you will say,
it's a wonderful day.
it's a wonderful day.
In the morning,
In the morning,
get up in the morning.
up in the morning.
Greet the new day.
Hello day, hello day.
Start with a smile.
And it really looks like nothing. Still, I'm always bright and chipper. At least it's not a belly zipper.
Oh, is this an old story? It's a Greek myth. No, that's not myth as opposed to myther. Greek myth is a legend, and it's thousands of years old, even older than your mother. Really? Now, this is a Greek myth about King Midas. King Midas, like all kings, wore a crown on his head. So whenever I talk about King Midas, you can draw a crown on your head. Let me see you draw a crown on your head. Good, good, you do that. And King Midas was a guy who loved gold. Oh, he loved it! And so every time I talk about gold, you point to a make-believe gold ring on your finger, and if you have a real gold ring on your finger, do point to that. There's one other character. Oh, yes, you know what it is? It's called a satyr. A satyr is half man and half goat. You never met one. That's because it's make-believe. It's only make-believe. But they used to think that there was such a thing as a satyr, and because it was half goat, it had little horns on its head. So you can make horns every time I talk about the satyr. And here's the story of King Midas. Once upon a time, there was a king named Midas. Now, this king loved gold. He loved everything made of gold. Rings of gold, coins of gold, anything. I mean, he did like his daughter, but he spent much more time with his gold. Well, one day, a satyr came to the castle, and the satyr said to King Midas, "Can I stay here tonight?" Well, King Midas knew that satyrs were the friends of the gods, and so King Midas wanted to be nice to this satyr. And so King Midas said, "Sure, you can stay." In fact, you know what he did? He threw a party for the satyr. Well, the next day, the satyr was so grateful, he went and told the wine god that King Midas had been nice to him. Well, the wine god went to King Midas and said, "You may have anything you'd like as a reward." Do you know what King Midas asked for? Right. He said, "I want everything I touch to turn to gold." And do you know what? That's what happened. The wine god granted his wish. Everything King Midas touched turned to gold. Doorknobs turned to gold. Tables turned to gold. Chairs turned to gold. Oh, King Midas was so happy until he sat down to dinner. And then his meat turned to gold. And his veggies turned to gold. And you know, gold is nice to look at, I guess, but it's hard. And the first thing he bit broke his tooth. Well, he started to get up from his table, hungry, when in rushed his nice daughter, and she hugged her daddy. You know what happened to her? She turned to gold. Head to toe, gold. Oh, now King Midas was truly miserable. Nobody wanted to touch him, and he couldn't eat anything either. So he went to the wine god, and he said, "Please, please, would you undo my wish?" The wine god took pity on him and undid the wish, and then everything that had turned to gold turned back to its original form. And now King Midas could eat again, and his food didn't taste blechy. And he could hug his daughter, and he shook hands with everybody he met. And do you know what King Midas learned from this experience? He learned that all of the gold in the entire world cannot bring happiness.
This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because it is the song that doesn't end.
Oh, no.
Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
That's enough, guys.
Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing
Okay, I got it. That's it. That's it. What are you doing? What is this? Hey! No, this is the last time, right? This is it. This is it. This is it. This is not funny. Okay, but you guys are going to keep that up. I'm going to go far, far away. Go, go, go. No. Keep on going. Woo, woo. Whoop.
This is a song that...
Charlie, horse! No, stop. Charlie, stop. I want you to go away. Go away. And don't slam the door.
Hope you enjoyed the show! Buggy out!